Hello. Hello, my dear friend.
Hello,
Sergey.
Great to see you, really.
In return, me too. Of course.
It looks
I'm very glad to see you here.
It looked like someone of us had a bottle of beer today.
Yeah.
Yeah. We both have a good.
Anyway, I have some glass. This is a kind of liquid. I don't say what it is. Who knows? Maybe.
I prepared also a glass of juice.
What kind of juice?
I will have it a little later. We cook it with a berry.
Cool. That's
handmade juice. Yes.
Cool. Natural.
Right.
That's natural.
Yes.
Share with me, please.
RD,
I don't want to drink just water. I want your juice.
Water is a good liquid. It's a clean.
Yeah, I agree. Of course.
Yeah.
I have next to me a whole bottle. Whole bottle.
Have you got this bottle at the store or
no?
You
that's
fill it up.
This is kind of delivery water.
From a stream?
Yeah, from a stream.
Okay. It's a clean, natural water.
Yeah, that's true.
Who came to up underground?
Yeah, that's true. It's called artesian water.
That's true. It's a mineral one?
No, it's just drinking water, not mineral.
Okay. So you see, I want to speak with you today about something interesting. Let us remember the people like you and I, we have been in another country, what had called it USSR. And when we grew up in that country, there was a lot beautiful, interesting children's cartoon, movies, and tales. We had a lot of we had a plenty of time when we watch all those our lovely movies by TV, and let us share with each other which one of are best.
Wonderful. That's a great idea. Sounds good.
Let us begin from a cartoon, for example.
Thank you. Thanks for your idea.
I mean those cartoon. I mean those cartoon. What we used to see when we were like boys.
Yeah.
It all those cartoons. What have been.
Oh, Sergey, sorry.
You understand my point of view?
Yes. Sorry, Sergey, repeat, please. Your picture was frozen and I missed your words. You lost me.
Okay. I said, let us remember all those cartoons been made in USSR.
Yeah. That's the very thing I I wanted to say.
Okay.
First, first acquaintance with cartoons were at the time when I was a child. Maybe I was 3 or 4 years old, and my parents bought a TV set, and it was very surprise for me. At that time, relationship between USA and the USSR were good, and so first cartoon was Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse. It was very fantastic cartoon, and of course it impressed me very deeply. It impressed me. I was and just imagine I am 3 years old or 4 years old, and in front of me I faced with TV set. First time my eyes was big. my attention was captured. Yeah, my attention were captured with the screen, and I couldn't take my eyes from the screen. And really, Mickey Mouse was a hero in the world, around the world. He was struggling. He was fighting with and with Cat's army, and he was always winner. He's been always a winner, and really, it was he. I couldn't believe when I saw that mouse can fly, and his fist was very strong. Really. I'm impressed. Even though the TV set were oh, sorry. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes. I hear you clearly.
Sorry.
Yes. Don't worry. Everything okay.
Even though the TV set were black and white, and I was able. It was wonderful.
Do you remember a time when we wonderful, interesting cartoon with main character Tom and Jerry?
Oh yeah, but it was quite after.
Quite too late.
Yeah, quite late. Yeah. From it was, of course, even though I've been quite adult, I was after army. I've been after army. I was very impressed.
You are wrong. We had with cartoons before we volunteered in army.
I don't know. Maybe because in Sochi, maybe.
When we finished high school, this cartoon was popular in the video shops.
Yeah, maybe you are right, because in Moscow, in Sochi, in big cities, it were popular because it was able for you to watch video video movies and
well,
video
let me say,
players, and but I haven't. I heard it here that someone has a video player and they can watch it, but
what about a Russian? What about a Russian serious movie cartoon with wolf and the rabbit?
Yeah. In Russian it says "Ну погоди," but how to translate to English?
Yes, you're right. In Russian, it sounds like "Ну погоди," but at the first glance, it's not so easy to translate it more correctly by English. If we think over a little bit, we will find how to say it more rightly. Be careful, I will catch you. I'm gonna catch you and punish. You will be answered for me. Yes, I can't find a right words how to translate.
That's difficult, really.
Or you off to me. I don't know how to say. And when I was a boy, of course, I was a fan watching these cartoons. I was ready to spend all day in front of TV and watching these characters. From time to time, we are becoming like a friend, but at the ending over. But at the ending, we separated, where friendship broke down, and we again becoming enemies. I like one moment in this cartoon when a rabbit was floating on the ship, and there was a thunderstorm, and the ship got a damage, and water came into the ship, and this ship was getting to sank, was getting to sank, was sinking, or was getting to sank, and way above was in one big room where was full of water. They use a pump.
I remember.
And let this water out of the ship, and they save all passengers of this ship. After that terrible event, they become as a best friend and walk along high floor, where was interesting music. They was proud by themselves, but at the end, yes, they friendly with each other and they communicate. But at the end, where friendship split, break down. They separated, broke. Where friendship, yes, was broke down and they separate. And something like this always happens in the following Syria. At this, and something like this happened. Yes, happened at the following part of this cartoon.
Yeah, yeah. Really, thanks. It flashback and makes enjoy about that time. I remember. What about do you have any siblings?
So I'm afraid I can't understand this word siblings. What does
Siblings.
it mean?
Siblings means brothers and sisters.
Siblings. Yes, a member of family.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I always were frightened with my brother because he was older than me, and his interests will change from cartoons to football, and he wanted to watch football, and but TV set were only one in our family. And we were always scolding to each other.
Yes, it was
What?
quite
What?
expensive device. Yes, I have a sister. She a couple years older than I am, and when we were a little guys, we arguing almost each day, and she beat me. I was I was more more smaller, but some time passed, and when we become like a teenagers, I was stronger, and never she always avoid to had argument with me.
What
Okay,
about?
but today let's speak more about movie maybe.
Okay, yeah, yeah, of course.
What,
Go on, go on.
so yeah, I remember one comedy from USSR. We it called Aphonia. Remember a man who worked like a luck in a special shows what fix flat problem.
Sorry, I didn't catch enough.
You can't remember this popular movie? Sounds like
Aphonia.
Aphonia.
Yeah, yeah, I
Yeah.
remember it. It was kind of my favorite movies. I almost remember every quarters of the movie.
Can you give me a hint?
Quotes.
How does his job sounds by English? Locksmith, like locksmith. A master who can fix a flat problem with a water supply, with pipes, with a toilet problem.
I don't remember how to call it.
A man who has a gold hand.
I don't know. Maybe flat supporter, not fix.
Okay.
Fix. Fix man, not.
Fix man. Yes, maybe.
Let me ask to translate.
Okay.
Сантехник.
Сантехник.
Plumber.
Слесарь.
Plumber.
Plumber. Окей.
Plumber. Yeah. Plumber.
Do you know? Yes, it's obvious. You know, one of the lovely old movie for people who was born in USSR. It's a movie about when the New Year holidays came to us.
Oh, friend, I just got that you were asking me about USSR movies, and I started with USA movies cartoon, and I
Yes,
just now I understand of your face expression.
realize.
Yeah,
Yes,
you
you
were very
realized.
surprised when I started to tell you about Mickey Mouse. Okay.
Yes, when the first time you begin to speak about Mickey Mouse, I was surprised why you mentioned about those character who came to us from America. And it's a little destroyed me.
So I can to refer to our friends that our conversation might be very weird. Sometimes we understand each other not enough, but
No,
it's good. Yeah.
Yes, it's a common mistake, and misunderstanding between two learners is common.
Yeah, but it's good when we realizing what we what we have
Okay,
what we mistaken.
okay.
So sorry.
Ergi, I would like to begin remember one movie. I'm sure you know it well, and when you recognize this movie, let me assign and took a part to continue it by your own way. So this event happened at the one New Year. A few best friends from gathered in the bath house. Where it was their tradition to meet each other when the New Year came.
I already understood.
They washed themselves. They had alcohol there, and when they was drunk, they moved to the airport, and instead of one friend, they say goodbye another one friend. He was completely drunk, and he couldn't understand what happened around him. And when he recognized his consciousness, he was sitting on the bench at the airport. He moved to the taxi station and asked the driver to get him home. He say his address. When he was driving along a street, he fell asleep and didn't see what kind city does he he doesn't see anything. And as soon as he approached the address, he go up to upstairs, unlocked a door, and fell on the sofa and deeply asleep. My 1 hour, maybe shorter time, one young pretty lady came to her apartment. It as can you see, it was a day, a special day. It was 31 December. Everyone was preparing to meet a new year. There was a table, served table with snacks, salad, champagne bottle. That lady was preparing to meet a new year. She moved back and forth her apartment, and suddenly she noticed a stranger lying on her sofa. She got a shock, of course. She wasn't expected someone break into her apartment. She tried to awake him, but lately he had a lot of alcohol and he couldn't awake. He only make a strange noise. She took a kettle and pouring him with a water to make him awake. And when he raised his head, he saw a young lady in front of him, and he was a polite man, but he can't understand why with unknown lady in his apartment. How does he came? They begin to arguing with each other. Everyone proved to another this apartment belongs to him or her. And one moment, the man took out his passport from his pocket and showed the lady, look and see, there is an address writing down on the list. This apartment belongs to me. And the lady also showed him her own passport. There was also a similar address, but the city was different. And the man finally, the man at the first got a shock and couldn't understand how does he came in the wrong city, because he clearly remember he was in the bath house. He spent evening with his friend. They went to the airport to say hello one friend, and then he took a taxi and come home. But how does it happen? He оказался.
He found himself.
Why? How does it happen? He found himself in another city.
Yeah. Mhm. Yeah.
It's a funny story, and most, I think, the most population in our country love this movie.
Mhm. Yeah.
Uh,
That's true.
uh,
Mhm. These movies were remarkable not only by by scene, by scenery, but in addition with kind and beautiful songs, music, and interesting. It was interesting, really.
I love when young man. Okay.
Honestly, I'm very surprised with your memory. You've remembered so detailed this movie. I
No,
I can't waste. I can't boast with my memory, with such strong memory. Mhm.
no, I would say I had seen this movie hundreds times.
Yeah, that's true. We all.
It's one.
Yeah.
It's one of the best movies what have been made in USSR.
Mhm. You're right. Sometimes,
Uh,
yeah.
and
Go on.
you know, maybe you do not, maybe you not know, but in the maybe 5, maybe 4 years ago, a Russian director have made another part of this movie.
Mhm.
This event uh, happened also with those families, but the main character in it were son a daughter.
Mhm.
Have you seen this movie number 2?
Mm, mm. Yeah, but I don't remember. Actually, I don't remember. No,
Oh,
no, I haven't
you
seen.
you
I haven't. I saw. I
you,
saw advertising of this movie. I
you
saw,
really surprised me.
but
I
I.
I recommend you to watch it.
Mhm.
Recommend, deeply
Okay,
recommend,
okay.
strongly recommend.
Who is the main hero? Who was the main hero?
Oh,
I mean, actor. Actor.
there are 2 old movie star, Epalit.
Mm-hmm.
He took a part in this movie,
Mm-hmm.
and blonde lady
Ah.
from Poland, and one blonde lady from Poland. She also took a part in this movie, and new one, and their daughter, her daughter,
Mm-hmm.
Боярский. Как зовут Боярского?
Лиза Боярская.
Да, Лиза Боярская, and another movie star. I can't remember his family, but you definitely know him.
Mm-hmm.
Remember a movie Brigada, Sasha Белый, who play his role?
Сергей
That
Безруков.
that
Сергей
yes,
Безруков.
Yes, Sergey Bezrukov is the main movie star in this movie, and another man. Улицы разбитых фонарей. He was a policeman. Хабенский, да, Хабенский. All those guys played were very interesting and natural. I was amazed. I was really amazed at the first part of this movie. Хабенский, when he came to the wrong address, he was pretending he is drunk. But when you watching this video, you can imagine he is pretending. Only when begins second part of this movie, you realized he make a slight trick. he came to the wrong address for a reason. And his father's friends tell him about his father's story and recommend him to исправить ошибку. I can't.
To fix.
I can't.
To fix mistake.
To fix mistake of his father when he was a young. Maybe like with it. Yes. Thanks for your help. Sometimes a common words throughout of web. Okay. We are still recording video.
Yeah. I think it's time for finish.
It's the time passing by so quickly.
Yeah. Because it is really interesting. Chat. It's a really interesting conversation.
What is your lovely movie?
My love. I can say that I have one lovely movie. I have a lot of movies that enjoyed me, that liked me, with different genre, and sometimes I very like comedies. Another time I like action, horror movies, and of course,
I wanna recall you one interesting movie from our childhood about a robot guy. A robot guy.
Yeah.
Remember a story about Serayeshkin?
Yeah, of course. I remember. When it was when Serayeshkin released, we were close to their ages, and I was very. Everybody of us was very interesting to watch this movie. It was very, how to say.
Those time it was something
bestseller.
Something new for us.
Yeah. It was bestseller.
Yes, it makes us fascinating.
That's true. It was unusual, and it was with good humor and interesting. I remember
it was
with when every morning when we goes to the when we had gone when we went to the school, we gathered in one place every not every and the girls and the guys gathered in one place and retailing to each other. We were retailing to each other every series, every parts of this movie with amazing interest.
yeah, it was very. So I suppose the time is almost finished.
Yeah, that's great. I think it's enough because
We have been speaking almost 1 hour.
Yeah.
It's a long period. Good for practice.
Yeah, that's good. That's good practice. We first of all we try to use how to say passive
To
voice,
use our brain.
passive words, to use phrases and refreshing our memory, and helping each other to remember necessary words. That's good. I'm really satisfied.
Yes. Today we made a big step ahead.
Yeah.
To fluency.
That's true. Definitely.
Okay.
I agree.
I'm congrats you with that. And
thank you very much.
It's time to say goodbye.
Give me your 5. Thanks a lot. I hope our friends enjoyed of our conversation, and join us, friends. Bye bye.
Yes,
Have a nice
guys,
time.
join us and we will meet and speak more longer. Bye.
Bye.